Hey everybody, welcome to the vlog. A musical vlog. So I got a new toy. What's up, everybody? All right, let me, yeah, I'm good. So welcome to the vlog. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. If I sucked, don't, judge me, because this is literally the first, other than playing it in the store to see if I could, this is the first time I've ever played an accordion. So, hey, look, I got an accordion. Woo! Polka Punk coming soon. Welcome to the vlog. I am filming this on a Monday, February 13th, 2023, 8:05 p.m. Look at that. I even knew what day it was. It's been a good day. We got a lot to talk about. You are going to get some proper cooking in this one. Mostly proper. Mary's going to make you a cocktail. We got some unboxings. We got a little bit of wrestling talk if you want. I mean, because we're looking for things to talk about. I'll talk about The Last of Us. And, of course, a big old music update because very, very happy reporting coming up soon. But, hey, if you want to jump around on these things because they can get kind of long, I do time code them. So there are links in the description below. They're like blue numbers. You can see. You can jump around, jump back and forth, or just go to what you want to watch or watch it over multiple days. There's also gaps in the timeline down there. So that's how you do it. But we are going to start with cooking a little something that turned out pretty tasty. And it's going to be a good time. Let us vlog. Hey everybody, it's 3:59 p.m., February 8th, 2023. It's Wednesday. I gotta marinate some stuff, so I thought, well, hell, I'm gonna spitball ideas for a chicken. I haven't showered, I haven't shaved. I'm gonna go shower in a second. I'm still having coffee. But I need this chicken. I gotta do something with it. It was sell by yesterday. It's fine. You can go a day. There's sell by. So let's just do this part so I can go back to my coffee, and then I'm gonna bake this up and make like a chicken sandwich. Basically, we're kind of making basically like a buffalo chicken sandwich. We're just kind of cleaning out the kitchen. You know, it's more of a pantry clean out, if you will. So we'll see what we get. I just thought, since I don't know if this is going in to the day I'm filming this, I have a vlog that came out that didn't have cooking because I just ran out of time. It's a pretty weak vlog. Oh, good. Good time for that alarm to go off. I just put the gloves on. So I thought I'd go ahead and at least film this for y'all and get a little something going here. So as you can see, I've got what? I've got roughly 3.68 pounds of chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Why am I having so much trouble here? There we go. Okay, and I really didn't think this through that well. We'll wash this off or wipe it off. Basically, we're just gonna put all these chicken thighs in I got a gallon Ziploc bag here. Kind of open them up a little bit too so we can get into them. This part's really simple. Go ahead and pre-tear some more out of this so I can get in here easier. All right. Open up. Open up, spread your thighs. That was smart. Good thing the shirt's about to go in the laundry. Come on now. Oh, this is a lot of chicken. So obviously I'm gonna do some of this as a sandwich, but then I'm thinking I can like pull some of this and shred it or chunk it up and use it in tacos maybe. I don't know. We're just, like I said, I'm just kind of doing something to use it all. Don't fall out. That's all I ask. Maybe I could use the 2.5 gallon bag. That's actually substantial right there. Luckily, it is trash day. Oh, good. This isn't too long for that. And this over here. Go ahead and take off one glove. All right, so I have I just opened this. It's expired like a year ago, but I mean, it's fucking vinegar and peppers. So I wanted to use regular Frank's Red Hots, but I have very little left in my jar, but Mary found this jar that I need to use. So we're gonna marinate in the extra hot, and then I'll either make a buffalo sauce. Oh boy. Well, I guess I just ain't gonna use my hands. We're gonna do this the other way. And then I'll make a buffalo sauce for this chicken sandwich idea I have. So I can use as much of this as I want because we're gonna basically be getting rid of it. All right, we may reseal this. I just wanna kinda do that to work it. To work all this in here. Get it all up in that cheek. Smelled good, at least, you know, the buffalo sauce did. All right, let's aerate that a little bit. Okay. And we're just gonna throw this in the fridge for a couple of hours. I think I'm gonna, is it leaking? Or did I drizzle? I'm gonna put this in an extra bag because I feel like it's leaking. And then yeah, it's just gonna go in an extra, you know, fridge for a couple hours, so I'll be back. Okay, so, hey, look at me, I'm all nice and clean. 7:08, so I guess it's been in the fridge for about 3 hours. I got a little caught up in other things. So we're gonna do the next simple thing. I've already preheated the oven to 400 degrees. I got my meat thermometers. Mary is messaging me about bringing me some sauce. Yes, please. And now, I gotta glove up. Of course, she's messaging me right now, so the timing is terrible. But, yeah, small bottle's fine. I don't need a lot for this. All right. Honestly, I'm not even sure I need 2 gloves here. But we will double glove just to be safe, because kind of hard to... helps if I get my fingers in there correctly, too. Okay, let me get the camera down. You can see what I'm doing. Just using a glass pan. What is this? Oh, here we go. It's like an 8 by 11. That's what I usually bake my chicken thighs and stuff in. I guess maybe it didn't really leak, so I must have just had some sauce on there. So I'm gonna start by kind of pouring or picking out the pieces so I can kind of lay them out how I want. And then we'll dump in the rest of the marinade so we can cook in it. It's just a little less splattery this way. Yes, sir. And then I can go back to mixing my new EP. It's coming along really well. I am down to this one massive song that takes a lot of automating mixing because there's a lot of changes. So that's what I've got to go do now. All right, perfect. And then the rest of this is just pouring in as much of the marinade as I can get out of here. I know I say marinade, I mean I just fucking put hot sauce in here. I could have zhuzhed it up with a bunch of garlic and stuff, but... And I have a few other plating options here too. But I'm gonna stick with the sandwich today. That's my almost lowest calorie option. Actually, I was thinking about like making some brown rice and you know, like if I had some steamed broccoli or something. Just that's probably your lightest option. I'm just gonna kind of mush the sauce in, so spread it out a little bit with my fingers. But I came with a few other neat ideas too. Like what if you kind of did the buffalo chicken dip, like the Frank's Red Hot dip online, where it's like a little bit of Velveeta, a little bit of cream cheese, a little bit of ranch dressing. Melt all that together, make some spaghetti, put your chicken in the cheesy stuff and mix your spaghetti in. That'd be pretty dope. Or you could chunk this up or shred it, maybe saute just a little bit of tiny diced carrots and celery and then do that in some rice and do like an egg fried rice kind of deal. That could be cool. All right, so let's do, I want to do one on kind of the inside here. Yeah, that should be fine. And then let's get one kind of on the more outside here. Just aiming for the middle. Because we're gonna cook to, I think, like what, 165? I don't know, the thing will tell me. Do I need a big wrap for this? Or can I do, yeah, regular size, that's fine. And it should take 35 to 40 minutes. And then we'll come back and we'll make up a little buffalo sauce, which is pretty much just the red hot sauce and some butter. It's not complicated. And we'll toast a bun. We'll have a little fun, making something cool. Work my foil around the probes so I don't leave too much of a hole for steam. All right. Yeah, man, this little remote probe system is one of the best things I ever purchased, because now I can walk away with confidence that I will know when my chicken needs to get pulled out of the oven. Come on now, come on now. Thank you. Okay. Go ahead and open the oven because it's a heavy boy. Like I said, 400 degrees. You can kind of do this with anything, you know, chicken-wise. All right, and of course Mary is now trying to call me. So I gotta go. Okay, well this is a little bit more complicated than I anticipated. I feel like I've made buffalo sauce before and I literally just used hot sauce and butter. But we're gonna do Chef John's recipe, do a little bit more. Chicken's coming out, I got a cooling rack ready. Got some mayo for toasting my bun and for putting on my bun. So I got all my ingredients together. Mary bought me a big old bottle of Frank's Red Hots. I'm tossing the other stuff, it looked a little old. I got some Worcestershire, we got a half a cup of unsalted butter, some cayenne powder, some garlic powder. I need to grab the salt. I got some lettuce and tomato for my sandwich. And I got her big jug of white vinegar back here. I need a very little bit of it. That's gonna be interesting trying to pour out just a touch. Okay, so we're gonna start putting this sauce together. So let's do, we need 2/3 a cup of hot sauce. Again, I'm just trying to do the traditional style buffalo, so it's typically Frank's, but obviously you can do whatever you wanna do. You are the boss of your own sauce. Can we?
And who got you your sauce?
Mary got me my sauce. I think I mentioned it since we were just talking.
All right.
I also probably should have set up the proper camera for this, but whatever. All right, so we went 2/3 of the hot sauce. And again, I'm sure this doesn't have to be super perfect measurements.
Was that you?
No, that was somebody hit a box downstairs. All right.
Does that sound like a big ass fart?
Oh, no, I definitely did not fart. I would certainly
Oh, the kids are running like something.
take the claim if I did. Okay. Well, I got her stick of butter. Should probably cut that up, but whatever. All right. Yeah, some of that chicken is getting much readier than I thought. But so we got the butter, we got the sauce. We need 1.5 tablespoons of white vinegar. Oh boy. I have a half tablespoon measure. Pouring 3 of these out of this is gonna be fun. Hello.
It'd be easier to get out one of the spray.
Shit. I thought about just pouring it into like a little thing and, you know, whatever. So I need 3 of these because this is a half tablespoon. Jack freaked me out. 1. 2.
You can do it, you can do it, you can do it.
It's just hell on the hands, man.
You look strong.
Oh God.
You're strong, man.
Trying to, you know, I mean, it's not that it's heavy, but like trying to just control it so, you know, tinily? Sure. Okay. 1/4 teaspoon of Worcestershire, but I'm gonna do 1/4 teaspoon of the cayenne first so I can use the same thing here. Ay.
Yay for the spice rack.
Yes, yay for the spice rack. 1/4 teaspoon. Yay for your awesome little measurers too that, you know, have the proper sizes I need. It's a little heavy, but. All right, so we got one of the chicken probes says it's ready. You know what, we're gonna go ahead and do the garlic powder too. So we need a teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay. It says salt to taste, so we'll do that in a second. Now I need a 1/4 teaspoon of Worcestershire anchovy sauce. Nice thing about chicken thighs, they don't really dry out. So I'm not a little bit worried, you know, I'm not terribly worried about things. All right, I'll go in there for now. We'll clean it up in a minute. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume I just need like a nice little pinch of salt. We'll taste it when we start, you know, getting it a little melted down. We're gonna do this over a medium heat. I am on a tiny burner back here. My God, these fucking burners, man. There we go. All right, medium heat. We're gonna wanna whisk. Luckily, I have a nice little plastic whisk. Put some things back on the spice rack because it's easy to do. Yay for the spice rack. Proper spice rack. Worcestershire. All right, keep the salt on standby. Okay, while we wait on that to start heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and mayo up my buns for toasting. Yeah, I've got quite a temperature disparity on those probes, so I'm thinking that first one is touching something it shouldn't be, and that's why it's saying it's ready. And I got a smaller pan out for toasting this bun. I'm gonna have to toast it one piece at a time. But honestly, this was just a preemptive dishwasher decision, since I'm gonna have that big glass pan to put in here tonight. That was my thinking. We got brioche buns. The Nature's Own is what I just happen to have, so thought the sweet will work kind of nicely with the heat. Yeah. See, Aaron knows. Okay, we're almost there. And of course, I'm just making myself one sandwich tonight, and then I'll futz with the chicken in the future, and you may or may not see it in this vlog. I don't know. I just, you know, I wanted to kind of get ahead of things right now. Although we are almost done with the new EP, so I can start working on the next, or continue working on the next, I should say. I think we talked about that in the other vlog. What time is it? 8 o'clock, all right. Oh shit. I need to get in there and start stirring that up. Kind of forgot I was doing a thing. Okay. Those are ready to go. See if we can using my new pot. I got this pot for Christmas. I think we talked about that. Nice little, you know, non-stick, something smaller than what we were working with. Yeah, I really should have broken this butter up before I put it in there so it melt a lot faster. And with a plastic thing here, I'm not gonna have a lot of luck mushing through the butter. Looks like I've already got a little clump of cayenne there. There we go. The butter's really starting to melt down now. Smells good. This is definitely more buffalo sauce than I needed. I'm literally just planning on dunking one. There we go. I think the butter is pretty much melted in now. Give it a good whiskey. Pretty much dunking one in here. I see a little bit of butter still. So when it starts bubbling up around the sides, it's good. We'll take it off the heat. gonna trust the cooler probe to be more accurate in there, so make sure I don't got no pink chicken. This would be a little bit crazier if it was breasts, but since it's thighs, you know, they stay juicier. Okay. All right, oh crap. Back over the burner. Get some heat on the bottom burner. We'll go a little over medium high. We'll let that warm up. We'll start toasting the bun. And it is starting to bubble up around the sides a little bit, but I do want to keep working it a little. Should probably give it a little taste. See if it needs more salt. We will do that. I mean, I know, don't use metal in a thing, but I'm not going to touch anything. I'm just getting a little of the sauce out. Nope, that's perfect. All right. So I'm pretty sure my buffalo sauce is ready. Because it is bubbling around the sides, so we'll turn off the heat and we'll move it to the side. That pan is ready to start toasting. Let's work this bottom bun first. I should have waited a little longer. Take the heat up to medium high. Damn, this is still saying we got like another 30 degrees on that other probe, but one chicken is saying 180 and one's saying 138, so. Oh, my back. Spider-Man had been hunched over the mixing console. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not gonna live there. Live there, good. Okay, now we got a little sizzling happening in here. Sizzle. We're at the sizzler, y'all. And as usual, if this is your first time here, I'm just kind of mushing it in so, you know, it does actually toast as much of it as I can. All right, well, I'm excited. In the meantime, I did a social media advertisement today. Let's see what we got. Thank you, Chef John, for your buffalo sauce recipe. I should probably save that, because that was a pretty tasty sauce. I want to get too carried away and looking at my stuff. Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't get to tell you, Mary, and I don't know if it'll be in this vlog, but last night, you know, I edited the vlog and got it time-coded and uploaded and scheduling and all that. Then I went to work on the advertisement that I wanted to put out today. And, well, the service I use, Rotor Videos, would not process the video. And I even went and kind of used the earlier version to process it and see if it was just a thing, and then that one got stuck. So I was like, well, shit. So I thought, well, I just went ahead and did all the text work over the music, basically kind of made all the graphics, and thought I'll just sleep on it and then hope it's fixed by the morning so I can just drop it in. And that is what happened, so that worked out pretty well.
Yay!
All right, that's almost there. I should get a little spatula. Yeah, it's the same background I'll be using for the lyric video. A little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Looks like my top probe is now saying 186, my bottom probe is saying 147. I think I just didn't put them in that well, so I'm just gonna trust the colder probe is what I've been telling them. Like, I'm thinking the hot probe I put too close to, and it's touching an edge of the glass, so it's getting a hotter read. That'd be my guess. That's usually what I do wrong. Yo, itty bit ain't playing, y'all. Leave her alone. I'm gonna assume Aaron.
Or Jack.
Jack leaves her alone when she starts hissing now, though, because he is just there to play. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Get a little heat on the outside.
I've been thinking, I'm wondering if it's where the boys are basically adults now, if they're trying to assert dominance.
Aaron, maybe. I think Jack's still just playing around, having a good old time. I'm just having fun making up a recipe. Ooh, maybe I should figure out a Buffalo Bloody Mary. Ooh, especially while I still got some of that candy bacon that I keep forgetting about. That should probably get eaten.
Yeah, it probably should.
Oh, I wish I had pepper jack cheese cubes for it. That'd be great. Well, I don't have to make the Bloody Mary today, so I still gotta go to the grocery for this week, so that's not a bad idea. Napoleon is just anxiously waiting by the oven for that chicken.
Napoleon, that would hurt the baby.
Yeah, you ain't gonna like this chicken, homie. It's
You should be hanging out with Mama.
it's daddy chicken. Yeah.
You want the Mama chicken,
Yeah, you're gonna want that chicken.
which I'm about to tuck into.
Yeah, maybe I'll show you how my lady, oh, I love that you put the butthole right at me. No, it's fine. I've gotten used to seeing a lot of butthole, let's just say that. Since I've gotten to know you, Mary, I've gotten used to looking at butthole. All right, this one may have toasted faster because, it had the heat to start with. Let's see. I would have liked to have got that center a little more toasted, but the outside is gonna burn if I do, so let's not.
I possibly can.
Yeah. Just, if you're, oh yeah, there you're absolutely fine. All right. Put those on the cooling rack and turn off the heat because we are done with all that. And then I'm gonna take this plate because I'm gonna use it. And we got a few more minutes on the chicken. We got about 8 degrees, and then we will pull that out. So, I don't know, should I roll? I don't know. I feel like I could just cut and show y'all because I just need to take the chicken out and put it on the rack. And then you're gonna want to see me build the thing. I guess I could work the tomato. That's what we'll do. Since I like a little tomato slice on mine. Well, actually, I'll need the salt one. And the pepper. And a paper towel.
Did you give me a paper towel too?
Yes, ma'am. There you go. Look at us. We're teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Got about 6 degrees left of separation. What did I say? Tomato. Okay. And I'm glad I'm using some of this shredded lettuce because it's about to go. Find a really nice tomato slice for this. This bad boy looks perfect. All right, we're gonna pat it dry a little bit.
This is Mama's dindin. You had dindin.
We're gonna hit this side with just a pinch of salt. And a little crush of the old less pepperoni. Okay, I don't know why I said that like that, but I did. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it. Hit it with a little more salt. Don't overdo it. And another little grind of the black pepper. That's a grind and a half. Good, bub. All right. So the tomato is ready. Put it away. Whatever lettuce I use is what I use. The rest is getting tossed. That's right. I moved a bunch of stuff back in my way stupidly. Now, there is another question to be answered here. I don't know that this needs cheese. I was thinking maybe a slice of cheddar cheese, but maybe some blue cheese. And this blue cheese is apparently expired. But how the fuck would you know it's blue cheese? Have I even opened this? I don't think I ever even opened this. No, I never even opened this. This is gonna be fine. Sure, it's moldy, but it's fucking blue cheese. It's supposed to be. All right, we got about a degree. This thing's about to pop off. I guess I'll put the thing right here so you can see it. There we go. Okay, let's remove the thingies. Remove. All right, heads up, everybody. Hot cheeky walking. Oh, that smells really good. Okay, Napoleon, this is not a toy. Do not jump on these, buddy. Napoleon, look out. Those are gonna be very hot. Don't touch them. Okay. At least get them off where the kids, yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Can we? Trash open. Go back to the corners a little bit. Make this a little easier. Get off the probes. Okay, we're good. Ooh, that looks good. So let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking this one is the, I don't know. Oh, you know what it is? I think because that's touching across the surface, I probably should have looked at what probe was what. But I'm thinking since that was touching across the surface, that was probably what was wrong there. Okay, so there is the chicken. I want to get this onto the cooling rack here. Small tongs. Small tongs. Honestly, I need to move this over some, so let's give you a better camera angle. Back in here, so I can move this over.
Next is going like, where's my chickie?
And now we just want to pick these up as best we can. Careful not to splosh on yourself and like drop them back in the water, which I have done, so everybody be careful. Try to drain off some of the excess water here. And this might not be the best way to do this, because in the past I tend to throw all these on a plate and cover it with foil so it doesn't lose too much moisture, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying something new. A chicken that needed cooking, so.
Oh my gosh, Jack, those eyes, if they got any bigger. Hi. Look at Chicky. Love it.
You gotta wait your turn, buddy. Trying not to like take off too much excess sauce here. You know, a little kind of marinade that baked on it. These are not really great chicken patty shapes either. I didn't really consider that for a sandwich, but. Okay, so we got that. All right. We'll let all that cool for a minute. I'm gonna load some dishes here.
By the way, that rice that I set out.
Yeah, I figured it out.
That's that kimchi stuff that you'll never try.
Well, I never promised. I really shouldn't even be eating this. My weight is so crazy right now.
Oh, you and me both, huh?
Yeah, Mary and her stupid lint. I'm gonna blame you, though.
Well, they had apparently a super full party thing on the third floor of work today. And they had more food than they knew what to do with. They start going around like the second floor going, hey, y'all want some?
Oh, no.
So I ended up with like 2 lunches. So I already eaten lunch at that point.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. But it had some good stuff. Time to pick one. Is the chicken.
All right, well, while that chicken cools, I guess we'll start building up my sandwich.
I should put.
Would you like me to put an apron on you?
Don't mind.
I'll take care of my lady, even though I am rolling.
Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, keep rolling, roll it, roll it, roll it, yeah, keep rolling, roll it, roll
Use this
it.
appropriate apron. Turn around a second. One way or the other. Thank you. Yes, I'm going. You know that.
I know.
They don't have the angle I have, though. Anyways, there you go. Oh, you didn't show them. I thought you were going to show them. All right. So like I said, I thought maybe I'll do a little mayo on the bottom, just a light smattering. You know, not heavy at all, very light. Maybe just the tiniest bit more. A little coating on there. Okay, I didn't quite get much there. There we go.
Okay, you guys are gonna have some
All
chicken.
right, and then we're gonna put a little shredded lettuce on there.
Jackson's going FOMO mode.
Ah.
He doesn't blame.
Well, they like their chickie.
It's kind of interesting. Jack and Napoleon love the chicken, and Eve and Aaron kind of.
Well, we all have what we love. I have you. I'm sweet.
Yeah.
Sometimes. There's tomato on the way we'll see it. Okay, yeah, that lettuce is probably done for. Okay, get this out the way. Alrighty, so let's see. How do I want to go about this?
Carefully.
Well, I kind of want to like. Oh, I already put those stupid things away. I was going to use those tongs. I can get them back out. I'll just rinse them off. Didn't touch anything they shouldn't. All right, so I'm going to move the thing out. Actually, let me bring this over so you can see it. Well, also should probably not set those on top of the hot burner. Let's pick out what I want here for my sandwich. This one looks very sandwich worthy. And I'm just gonna put it in here. Try to turn it over. There we go. Some of that goodness up inside as well. Well, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can put this on my sandwich well enough without making too big a mess here. Oh, that actually looks really good. You know what? Let's hit it with a spoon sauce. That's important. Careful, because it is a non-stick. Oh, I did scrape a little. I didn't mean to. It's very gentle. And let's bun it up, baby. Ha! All right. Let me get my photos. And then, all right, got some options here. Guess we'll take you off the stand. Oh, don't pinch your hand off there. You need your hand. Let's just do it like this. Let's see if I can give you the close-ups this way. Yum, 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 yum. I think it's gonna be pretty tasty. I am excited to try it. For the chicken, here's Mary doing her jam. All right, I'm gonna put you back on the stand. I'm gonna turn off her alarm, and then we're gonna eat this son of a bitch and see what we think. Because it occurred to me I don't have her to film me taste test.
I can.
That's okay. That's okay. Excuse me, buddy. I gotta find Mama's phone.
Right pocket.
Is it in your butt?
No, it's not in my
Sure.
butt.
Oh, what else is in this pocket? Oh. Snooze or cancel?
Cancel.
Phone back in pocket or left out?
Just gonna sit here.
All right. Take the ring off. Let me get a paper towel. I'm gonna need it. Did I actually turn off the oven? I don't think I did. There we go. All right, wish me luck. I mean, this can't be bad. It's just a matter of how good will it be. Maybe I should have had some pickles on here. I don't know. Just ran all down my hands trying to get a thumbnail. Yep, that's pretty good. Oh, I forgot about the blue cheese. Oh well, I don't think it needs it. Well, I just got excited to eat this sucker.
You weren't excited already?
I do wonder if I should have maybe gone a little heavier on the butter or something, like maybe a little flour or something in there just to make it a thicker, since it was meant to kind of coat this kind of chicken. This is not a chicken wing. Because it's pretty loose. I mean, you can see the plate. They can't, I'll show them, but
Oh, yeah.
but the flavors are nice, and there's a nice bit of heat in there. It's not killing, but I mean, it's good.
Well, the question is it too hot for Mary?
With the sauce, maybe. Individual bits of chicken, I don't know. Still very juicy, very tasty. Oh God, it's going all down my watch. Good thing it's waterproof and washable. Now, the lettuce is giving a nice little texture, especially since this isn't breaded. I was trying to make it slightly healthier. And the tomato is also a nice little touch. There's just a hint of it. It's not overpowering. The chicken is spot on. It tastes very buffalo-y, tangy, buttery, vinegary, cayenne-y. I don't mind I'm getting much from the mayo on there. Probably didn't need it. Or I should have used a lot more, but
I would think the mayo would just temper the heat, basically.
that was kind of the thought.
You got sharp claw in it.
Because I wasn't going for death heat here. I just wanted a nice, tasty sandwich.
Jack, I know you're excited.
Because I figure I can probably diet on this a little bit. This chicken. In the next few days, I'll just maybe make some brown rice. Just have just like a chicken thigh and some brown rice.
Jack. Chickens like chickens.
But I'm sorry I'm gonna make me watch me eat the whole thing, but
You got a sharp claw.
I can't cut. I can't cut you.
You know, there's some like, here we press a Jack.
Now I'm sopping up sauce with the last bites here. And I didn't fart before, but I might in a minute. I'm trying to hold it in.
Thank you for that update.
Yeah, this was very satisfying. The brioche bun's a good call too. But just barely, tiny bit of sweetness in there. Okay, let me rinse my hands off, and then I can say goodbye and cut.
Yeah, all your guys are listening.
Oh.
Not that I can say much at the moment.
Yeah, you can't complain right now. What are you talking about?
I did call myself out too. I'm a different kind of CB right now.
Okay, I'm gonna take.
Dismantling my city.
And then, as you can see, nice sloppy mess left, but somehow I missed the plate with a little lettuce too. Oh well, I just get a lick more sauce off my fingers. All right, let me show you something. Here's Mary dismantling a chicken.
Yeah.
She knows how to work that meat.
Basically, I take off all the dark meat first, the legs, thighs, wings, and set them aside for use during the rest of the week, and then I'll get to the white meat and excuse me, because that's what I use for my lunches, making hummus chicken wraps.
Tasty, tasty. Pasty, pasty. Costco chicken. Eric chicken. Both very finger licking and a very cool pattern left there. As a matter of fact, I should take a picture of that. That could be some artwork texture. Okay. So the rest of the Royal Rumble. Do you like this camera angle?
Hi.
I'm just doing something different. Mary and I did watch the rest of it. We had not had it spoiled, and it was a good time.
The damage control was your favorite for a while.
Yeah, I kind of dug into them because, you know, I don't know many of the lady wrestlers because so many of them come from NXT. But I don't know, it was a pretty good time. There was some fun stuff in there. Big Time Bex, that was cool.
There's a couple people that I would like to hang in a little longer. What was her name? The Hispanic woman.
I like that one big tall.
Oh, and the giant one.
Yeah, she was dope. That was cool.
And then there's the one that took all 11 girls to get out of the ring at the very end.
Oh yeah. Like they'd just come back and like, oh, and then the whole not Alexa Bliss, but Liv Morgan had the longest streak until this one with the new 5-second elimination.
Shortest streak, you mean.
Shortest streak, yeah.
Yeah, it's like she had that record at 8 seconds and then she got out in 5.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And
I just like, if I knew I had no chance of winning, I'd be like, I'm gonna go for one.
just eliminate yourself. Just like plop in the ring and jump right back out.
Jump in, run across your back. Ta-da!
I am a new record holder. Look at me. I am the record holder now. Do that like right up on the announcers, commentator. Look at me. I hold the record now. I wish I could do that in the game. That's good. That's fun. I didn't know her name had changed. I'm out of the loop. But Dewdrop, whatever she is now, Piper. That sounds right. Yeah, doing a little rowdy Piper thing. Kind of cool.
How do I know these things?
Well, you were paying better attention than I was. Like, you were into it. We were into it. We're having a good time. The Sergeant Slaughter lady was kind of cool. I don't know if she's supposed to be his daughter or something, but that was kind of cool. Then there was some, like, I don't know if you want to keep on, but I don't remember what I'll talk about. But I know there were some other matches as well.
There was the belt match.
Well, there was that, but I think there was another one before that, right? I was going to save the championship match for the end discussion.
If there was, I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, but I feel like there was one more ladies match or something, or tag. No?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe not. All right, well, let's just talk about that end thing with guess.
Actually, you want to talk about the very end of the Lady Rumble, how that panned out?
Oh yeah, what was it? Oh yeah, because it was like the first two, wasn't it? It was Rhea and Liv, and Liv for the win.
Yeah, now Liv did win. Mama won.
Oh, that's right. No, you're right. Rhea Ripley did win. Oh yeah. The mama thing totally works for what she's doing, but it's also kind of creepy. It's a little icky.
What the fuck happened to Nikki?
Yeah. I don't know when Nikki used to be not as almost a superhero did her turn, but I like the crazy turn on her.
Yeah, now she's just fucking insane apparently.
Yeah, I'm digging that. I'm gonna have to kind of start catching up because we got Elimination Chamber this weekend. So, but yeah, they're shoot. You know what? I feel like I remembered what the match was, and then I forgot, or maybe I just remembered more things to talk about in the Royal Rumble. And then of course Rhea bleeding all over everybody. That's always gonna be fun. Yeah, it usually is not. All right, let's just do the championship match and we'll call it. And I don't know if these wrestling segments will be a regular thing. I just figured we both watched it and enjoy it and be something to tell you our thoughts on, since we still haven't really watched any movies. Oh, although, well, we'll get to that. So, final match, Roman Reigns. Like, I don't care.
I think Roman Reigns is about to start.
Can I?
Sorry.
I was going somewhere. I was setting up like I do. No, you're okay. I just.
Do your thing.
I could sense you were about to jump to something, but I wanted to set up. It's like, roll it. And it's against Kevin Owens. I'm like, like that. Who cares? Like, I mean, I like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn's interesting, but it's like we all know how this thing's going down. Blah blah blah. But I'll tell you what, they actually threw some monkey wrenches in there by the end, and despite a disappointing ending, it actually was kind of interesting. They actually have me caring about the Roman Reigns arc a little bit right now. Granted, I'm sure by now it's been well resolved. We're like 4 weeks behind on other stuff, so.
But yeah, no, it's that I feels like they're going to start winding down the Roman Reigns thing.
I hope so.
Because, I mean,
It's too much.
because it's going like, here you are, have gone above and beyond beating the crap out of this guy when he's already down. As like, yeah, no, fuck you.
And I like that Sammy was like the hero of the night, even though he got his butt kicked. You know, he stepped in to stop the brutal beating. But what really makes it interesting is, I don't know if it was which Uso it was, but the Uso that kind of walked away from it all. Like, I'm really fascinated and curious to see where they're going with that. Like, are they finally going to break up the Uso brothers, or the Usos going to leave the bloodline? Is it going to be the thing where Roman Reigns loses everybody and he has to be on his own, and then he finally fucking loses because they don't come to his aid to cheat and ruin the match?
Yeah, because
That would be kind of cool.
He didn't need them to cheat on this match because the ref was out of agreement.
Yeah, I know. I like how that too, that Kevin actually had it a few times, but nope. So, like I said, I was actually really impressed. And the sexual tension between Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman is just exquisite.
Special counsel.
All right, well, like I said, I didn't want to get too deep dive into that, so that's enough of that. We're going to talk about some other stuff. Okay, so The Last of Us. Sorry, it's late. I'm going to be a little quiet. I forgot I needed to do this part. Man, what an awesome episode. Kind of spoilers for this a little bit. Not that that ending. I'll try not to spoil the ending. Obviously, it was an emotional wreck again. Just a very different emotional wreck from episode 3. I guess this is episode 5. Just some more awesomeness, like kind of getting a different side of a story, a lead up, some humanization of some villains while still keeping them villainous. Was fantastic. The bonding of Ellie and I can't think of the kid's name, the other kid. That was great. The choice to make him deaf was brilliant. I think I learned I don't have my hands full. ASL from that, so that's a nice little touch too. But yeah, man, having that like high tower sniper thing at the end of the road that looked just out of the game, except I believe in the game it was in the daylight. And then, you know, the whole battle that ensued, although the addition of the collapsing underground and all that stuff, you know, and like then we got a bloater for the first time in this episode, some of the underground caverns and tunnels, like the electrical works, and the lost civilization, the kind of almost underground daycare looking place that is straight out of the game. All so much awesomeness. And of course Ellie and the comic books, and you know, kind of touching in on that, like, oh, I have these issues, like feels very gamey, very collectible gamey without feeling like it's from a video game. But again, these are the touches that make this adaptation amazing and so much fun. And they did a great job making me really, really care about these new characters. You know, and of course I've played the game, I know what's up, but it was still pretty heavy by the time it's over. And again, they do a really good job of making the violence feel violent, making you feel the effects of the violence without really showing you too much of the violence. Except there was one in a big battle, monstrous head ripoff that was very satisfying. So they do give you some when you need it, you know, in the right places. The more unfortunate acts of violence that you're supposed to feel more for, they do just a beautiful job of showing you just the right amount of it and still have it feel very impactful without it feeling exploitive. And I love the hell out of this, man. And like, Joel is definitely, he has somebody else to care about now, man. Like, there's no more dicking around with it. And then Ellie's whole thing, like, well, this is how it works. I just pester him, I ask him 1,000 times, you know, things like that. Or even the line when they're at gunpoint and the guy says, like, yeah, we're cool. And the other guy's like, I don't know, man, you don't sound like we're cool. And Ellie's like, no, he just sounds like that. He's got a dick voice or an asshole voice or whatever. All that stuff, super freaking cute. Again, beautifully cast, beautifully performed, amazing music, incredible effects and visuals, and super satisfying. And again, I'm just so ready for more, but at the same time petrified about more because I do kind of know where this story goes. But just another great episode, man. All right, let's do something else.
Oh, we haven't talked about it all.
Hey, so just real quick, we're going to do a very quick segment here. Mary and I skeptically, hesitantly started watching the new Night Court. I think it was like, what, we had like 4 episodes when we started?
Yeah, we did 4.
I gotta say, I am very happy and pleasantly surprised. It was a really good time. I really liked it. It's not perfect, but
It definitely has it's one of those things where it's already good. It's not fantastic.
Right.
But again, every sitcom takes a little while to really find where its characters are.
Yeah. And I think they have some of the characters, like the judge and of course John Larroquette, are on fire. Like, they're great to watch all the time. And then some of the other characters are interesting, but maybe they're not 100% figured out the relationships yet. Although, what is it? It's not Roz. What's the bailiff? I'm liking the bailiff. She's really fun.
It's just Roz and Bull had a baby.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if they reveal that. That would be pretty fun. But yeah, if you're on the fence about it and you haven't tried it, give it a couple. Like I said, I was very pleasantly surprised. I found myself laughing out loud quite a bit throughout it.
By the way, you were thinking that John Larroquette was the only person still alive from the old cast. There are a couple others. Richard Moll's still kicking around.
Is he?
Yeah, he was doing like Two-Face on Batman.
Huh, I could have sworn he recently passed. Well, I'm glad he did.
And Marky Post and the guy who played Mac both died in 2021.
Okay.
I read news article.
And of course, we know Harry.
I read an article, yeah. I think Harry died in 2019.
It was a while back, yeah.
And then
I think who else there was.
Roz is still around.
Huh.
The woman who plays her, I can't remember her name.
She can come in. Okay.
We didn't say anything about the guy who played, was it Mac's wife, the Asian lady?
Wow, you remember a lot more from the original than I do. I don't remember that at all.
And of course, the lady plays Selma. I'm pretty sure passed a very long time ago.
Yeah. But you know what? Like I said, quite enjoying it. We're definitely in for this season. Glad it got a second season. It'll be really neat to see a second season with maybe they've really figured it out. So, if you were thinking about it at all and you got Peacock, we recommend it. Also, really, without getting too detailed, really enjoying the start of season 2 of How I Met Your Father. They're starting to set up some running gags. They're getting some good stuff going. The cast chemistry is what held it together in the first season, which is a little hit or miss. But so far, this season's been really solid. And there's only 3, 4, 5 so far this season.
I think we're 2 or 3.
2 or 3, yeah. But
by the way, Rando.
Yes, in the 3rd episode, the date that they couldn't remember. That's hilarious. We're not spoiling any of it. That's it's really funny what they do with that.
When you see Rando, you'll understand.
Yeah, you'll know why we like it. So that's on Hulu if you're interested, and I'm glad we're getting that show as well.
Yep.
Cool. That's our sitcom top.
Hey,
everybody! Unboxing time. There he's here.
Hello.
We have a couple more ZBOXes that they had sent me, and we just never got around to opening. As I'm cleaning out the t-shirt closet. The purge has been happening, y'all. So we will report on that eventually. But we have 2 more we're going to open today, and I think I have a couple more left. Maybe we'll hit next week. They used to send me these for free. I'm not paid or whatever. They don't send them to me anymore. That's fine. I really got to get down there and deal with my P.O. box. So this one was arrived in my P.O. box July 12th, 2021. Hey, let's see what's in there. Let's see if we get a t-shirt. Yeah, be careful not to oh my God, there's something massive in there. No, like when you, okay, there is a t-shirt. Most of this box is gonna be like one thing, it looks like. One big old thing. Is there anything on this t-shirt? Sonic. Boring. It's better than the others they have been sending, but yeah, that's going in the pile, the toss. That's an easy choice. Yeah. Or, donate. When I say toss, I'm sure we're just donating, but.
Right.
All right, Mary.
All right, see if I can find something small.
Yeah, good luck. I'm not. There's some empty space up here that if there's anything tiny, it'll be.
Here, I found something.
Okay, yeah, whatever that is. Oh, a journal.
NASA Celestial Journal.
I love journals.
So how much do you think you'll get for
Oh, that's right. 2 cents at half-price books.
Does anyone still write in journals anymore?
I'm sure they do. I just like spiral-bound notebooks now. That's what I do all my
Is this actually recording?
Yes, good. Good. Looking out. All right.
That's what happened last week.
Right.
Oh, now it says.
Oh, these are actually kind of cool.
Call of Duty.
I'm trying to close the box back up though. Black Ops 4. I haven't even played Black Ops 1 through 1700 yet. I don't know why I can't do it. But anyways, there you go. Bunch of keychains. Actual metal keychains. I mean, I don't think I need them. I have enough keychains. Although that skeleton that says love is kind of cool. It's not bad. better than the other two things we pulled out of here so far.
Yeah. So.
Plastic window boxes. Okay. Oh, it's about to come out. 7 cents because it's heavy. Heavy metal.
Alright, let's see. Watch out. Oh, look, I found another small thing. We've got Transformer Super Deformed figure.
Okay.
So it looks like a blind box.
Vaguely remember those being kind of cool.
Shall we open it?
We'll open that in a second, but not right this second.
Alright, it's over here. SDF Series 2.
Oh look. We get another journal. Oh my god, they put 2 freaking journals in here. Although actually, I know some people that would really like this. I might take this to the Mutant Meetup and give it to somebody, or save it for Fred or somebody. I don't know if they want a journal, but I know that like the Mutant fan, a lot of those guys will do. They're doing. A lot of those folks are doing X-Files watch-alongs from the start. I think they're like season 3 by now or something, but that's one cool way. Sorry, dig around, see if there's anything tiny left. I have a feeling we should be to the big thing now. That big thing better be very impressive. A boring shirt, some cool keychains, and 2 freaking journals.
Oh, there's one more small thing in here.
Okay, this is a substantial amount of stuff, actually.
Star Trek. Batmobile?
As good a guess as I've got.
It's not bored.
Yeah, I haven't even
is
looked
that?
at it, so I have no idea.
Yo, just put a freaking name on the freaking thing, man.
It almost looks more like the Batwing, man. Well, you said Batman, but...
Yeah. So it's kind of hard to show with all the plastic. It's like, what the fuck is it?
I got no idea. No clue.
I wonder.
It's like an attack shuttle or something. He's gonna open it and look.
Well,
I'm gonna make sure there's nothing else in here.
Ah, it says on the bottom.
Oh.
Smuggler's ship.
A smuggler's ship from what?
That's a very good question. I have no idea.
Okay, okay, so we are to the big thing here, it seems. Alright. Ready? Reveal. Oh!
Alien Dallas? Oh,
Okay.
Character Dallas.
This is kind of cool. I might hold on to this. I love Alien, and that's a very cool, I believe it's Tom Skerritt's character. Yep. Very young Tom Skerritt.
All I saw was Alien Dallas. I'm like, when were aliens in Dallas?
Although, so it's a 1/16 scale, and in this series they also had the Xenomorph, which would have been amazing in this. Hicks would have been really cool from Aliens. The Predator would have been really cool. The Engineer's not bad, but this is still pretty nice. I would say this might be the least interesting one of the set, but it's still quite awesome.
Yeah.
So there's the other ones. Okay, you know what? That's actually pretty dope. I'm pretty happy with that.
Okay, are we gonna open up this Transformers?
We'll see what else we got here, because maybe we get more blind box, and we'll do the Transformer.
Okay.
So this one arrived to my P.O. box September 17th, 2021. That's our negative 2-year wedding anniversary.
Oh my god. There's so little air in this bag, it's impossible to pop. Hold on. Haha!
This also looks as though somewhere in shipping it got very much destroyed and somebody has retaped it shut. Yeah, you might want to, because this is a little bit trickier tape than usual. I was gonna say, I doubt I would have swung out and got at you, but better safe than sorry.
Yeah, watch out for your wine glass.
I know. I'm in that plastic envelope section. There we go.
Alright.
Okay. T-shirt right on top.
Alright. What plainness do we have?
Pokemon. Okay, this is a little bit better. Actually, that one's not bad because the print is larger.
Yeah.
But I got no need for this.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
Maybe dead. I don't know. I don't know if that's somebody she cares about. It's big for her, but I don't know if she does sleep shirts.
No, she doesn't like most t-shirts because she finds the neck too claustrophobic.
Okay. That's cool. Oh, it's your turn anyways. It's better when you're on. Yeah.
Oh, we got another big thing in here.
Ooh, maybe it's one of the other statues.
I don't think it's that big.
Ah, bummer.
Oh shit. That doesn't sound good. I think I know what it might be though. Okay. Oh. Why is this making noise? It's a Toy Story 4. It's a feels like it might be ceramic.
I say it has that ceramic sound.
Yeah, but there's like something in it.
I know that
Okay,
is.
it's not sealed up here, so let me.
Say that is concerning because I don't see anything broken off of it.
Oh, it is way broken on
Oh,
the inside.
oh, good job. Good job, Customs.
So, okay, so,
this is
on
trash.
the outside it looks fine. On the inside,
Yeah.
no.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so that is just straight up garbage because no one's gonna buy that. You can't sell that. You can't use that.
Yeah, no.
Maybe you can save the lid
It would
for
be
something.
nice because it was like basically one of those double thickness.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad thing for what it is, but it's like, oof.
Yeah.
That's
That is.
yeah, but you
I'm
can.
thinking like I might hold on to. I think these the tops are fairly universal.
Yeah, I was just saying the lid might be fine, but when we come back to the video, you can take an awful long time to put that in the trash can. That's all she did. She went and put it in the trash can. Took her that long. All right, my turn. I'm gonna get this thing. I think it's a
Take my
Batmobile.
sweet, sweet time.
Sweet, sweet time. Is it a Batmobile? It's not. Ooh, it is a Batmobile. Ooh.
That's what I thought was.
It's one of the Arkham ones. Ooh, the Arkham Knight Batmobile. Oh, that is freaking awesome.
That is pretty dope.
That is super fucking cool. I know it's dusty as hell. That was their dust, not our dust. Oh, that's awesome. And I like the lenticular backgrounds these things have as well. So you get a little bit of 3D going on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I really like these. I do really like these. I'm gonna miss getting those. So that's a keeper.
Okay, let's see if there's anything. I think there's one thing left in here. Yep. One thing left in here. It is a coin.
Sea of Thieves. I know somebody who can play a pirate shanty now.
That's more of a concert than a. Sorry.
I can do it more than I could before today.
Do you know anything about Sea of Thieves?
Yeah, it's like an open world MMO pirate game on Xbox. Very, very popular.
Okay.
But it's one of those games, apparently, when you're going to play it, you need to be prepared to sit down for long stretches. So that's why I never
It
quite
takes a
got
while
into
to
it.
get anywhere on the ocean.
Well, yeah, and it's just like the things you do take a while. It's not like, oh, let me just pop in and do 3 minutes here. It's like, you know, so. Okay, I want to open the Star Wars, or the Transformer. Star Wars Transformer. At least we got a couple of cool things.
All right, so we're opening this thing. So it looks like you can get an Optimus, a Bumblebee, a Jazz, or a Megatron, Soundwave, or Starscream.
Soundwave's pretty dope.
I don't know, Jazz is kind of cute.
Kind of like jazz.
Let's see what we got.
I like jazz.
We got Soundwave.
Sweet. Rumble. I cannot. You can't. Maybe you can. I don't need it though. You can have it.
I don't really need it either. Might give it to Deb.
1 cent on half price books. All right, well there you go. That's the unboxing segment. That's some more fun stuff. Like I said, I think I have 2 more, and one of them is a sizable box, unless I'm wrong and that's not a ZBOX. So we'll find out in the future. In the meantime, get jealous and tell me if you got the Predator or the Higgs statue, if you remember, since it was years ago. Okay, so let's talk about music. It is 1:58 a.m. Let's do the big thing. I think the EP is essentially done. And what I mean by essentially, let's be more specific. It's 4 songs. 3 of them I am pretty much positive are done. Done. 1 completely done. The other 2 are done except for I gotta go in and like take the heads and the tails, the starts and the ends, because they're longer, because I didn't do those in my mix downs. So so the song will start right when the song starts. There's no empty space there. And then find how much, like when you have like cymbals ringing out at the end or something like that, how long do I let them ring? You know, where do I put the fade? What kind of fade? Is it a curve like this? So super freaking easy, you know, not a super complicated thing, but I think the mix and the master are there on 3 of these perfectly. I just did my last little tweaks. We'll see. The 4th song I think is at least 95% there, if not 99. I'm excited to go check it out here in a little bit, listen to it on a few different things, because again, I keep listening on different headsets, which we're gonna get to. I need to talk about that. But and again, the 4th song is very dynamic. So there's a lot of automation, which means I'm, you know, basically having to change a whole bunch of volume faders, but you have to kind of essentially lack of a better term for people that don't know mixing, the computer says, okay, in this section, this volume is here, but once it hits here, it goes here, once it goes here, it goes here, and you gotta do that for all the tracks and find the balance for all the individual sections of that. It really is musical engineering. You really are deconstructing, reconstructing, building, trying to create a solid foundation. Mixing is a crazy art. It's a difficult art, but I'm really, really proud. And then I think I may have just made some finishing touches on that are fantastic. And again, I'll have to get the heads and tails off. And I have a surprise little thing I'm wanting to add on there, but I think I basically have it. I definitely have it enough to where I'm going to slap it on a private SoundCloud player and send it to a few of my music friends in the next day and try to get some feedback, hopefully in the next few days. Like, is it good? Is the air there? Is it not muddy in the middle? Is there enough low end? Are the vocals loud enough? That kind of stuff. And hope I can get some feedback because I need to submit this by Friday so that I can have a full 5-week window before it actually comes out, which gives me all the other promotional side we need to do. Speaking of that, I actually looked into PR firms and publicists for this, and we found some stuff that may actually work. Some companies and some people that may actually work with us, and we're really going to try, and we're going to put a little bit of money. It's not terribly expensive. It's not cheap, but it's not terribly expensive, at least for an indie, startup like me. So we're going to do some stuff there and see if we can help get the word out a little bit more, get some proper placement, get some, press happening, some interviews. Not that I'm like worthy of any super high. I mean, I think my music is worthy of super hype, but I mean, again, I'm like a nobody in a sea of nobodies. Although I do think, as much as I love all my older stuff and the pop punk of my older stuff, and it's very easy to say it's pop punk, it's 90s style pop punk. The new stuff, I mean, it's definitely me. It definitely has those influences, but it's also something different, and that's what I'm excited about. I'm playing in other genres and other instrumentations and styles, but making it sound like something I would do, but also making this the cleanest, best produced work I've ever done yet. And it can still get better, and it will, but I'm really excited. I have something unique, and I have a voice and a passion and something to say again, which is, I was worried I ran out of something to say, but I have some things to say. Granted, this year it's all about who I love, but so very excited. 4 songs, approximately 12 minutes long for the whole thing, and I'm super stoked. And then we talked about press, we talked about all this other stuff, but yeah, let me see, what can I show you here? Okay, headphones. Let's talk about headphones. Like, my speaker setup in here is not great. I haven't really set it for proper acoustics and everything, and like EQ and all that in here. We're gonna be moving stuff around, which I also want to talk about. And because I'm doing a lot of my mixing at night, I'm having to do it in headphones, which is not the greatest way to mix, except I really reference, like, that's what I learned. I'm checking it on all the systems. Like, I'll listen to it through the phone speakers at various volumes. I'll listen to it with AirPods, basic ones. I'll listen to it with Galaxy Bud Pros, and I'll listen to it with like over-the-ear noise canceling headphones. Play it through our surround sound downstairs tonight, which sounded really nice, in various cars, computer speakers, anywhere I can play it that I think people might listen to it, and trying to find that magical sweet spot of the center where it sounds similar enough on all the devices has been maddening, but I've pretty much locked that down. But that really helped, and what I learned is my studio headphones that I've been using are great for production or whatever, like live streaming, and I don't know what model number I got, but they are Sennheisers. But what I found is there's a lot of frequency ranges not being reproduced, so now I've started, again, not the best choice, and we will work on this, my Sony like WX1000s or 900s or something like that, they give me more of a full frequency accurate response, so I've started kind of using those to mix, and that really helped. But some of the things that have really helped are some, there's this company, I'm not sponsored, I found these things, I was getting advertised, I tried them, I demoed them, and I was like, fuck yes, I bought them. So I'm working in Luna for Universal Apollo, of course, and but mastering the mix. First off, they have this, levels, and you can ignore that peak because it was close and it didn't actually count. And this breaks down like overall loudness, stereo, bass, dynamic range, how it sounds in mono, your peaking, all that kind of stuff. It's an amazing analytics tool. And the other amazing analytics tool they have is Expose too, which will read your thing for dynamics and volume level and stereo imaging and the overall dynamics of the song. You can see, but that's not really enough stereo imaging issue to be an issue. Although this one I am mastering just a tiny bit quiet, because the thing that saved my bacon, I've been using these Universal Audio, I think precision limiters when I master, which are pretty great, but I was really having trouble dialing this in, and so I tried the Master the Mix or whatever it's called. Their limiter is fantastic. This thing right here, and of course you can set it for what you're limiting. You can analyze, and it'll like kind of highlight where you should kind of roughly be in range, or give you arrows. You know, it's much more accurate, and it's an amazing limiter, and it has been a game changer for me in this. And then they have a few other tools that I was using too. Their Reference 2, I think it's Reference 2 plugin, where you can bring a song in that sounds similar to what you're trying to do, and you can analyze frequency curves and kind of see where yours is different and it volume matches. Just amazing stuff, and very relatively inexpensive. So you know, if you're looking for something, try them out. You can install it, you can play with a demo and see if it's going to work for you. You can buy it. Like I said, they don't know a thing about me. I'm not sponsored. I wasn't given anything, nothing. I came across it. I'm loving the hell out of it. In case you need help, I wanted to throw that out there for you as well. So there's that. Obviously, musically, you know, like we got the accordion. I'm very, very excited. I'm getting better and better. I'm going to watch a bunch more videos now with some, and I was going to get a piano style accordion with 120 buttons on the side, and we even found one on Amazon. It's still introductory. It's a Horner. It's like $750. You know, and it would have been a couple of days, but I thought, let's go to Willis, let's talk, let's see it. And they had one, and it's kind of out of box, but it's still really good. And it's the Panther, and it's a diatonic. There's like 7, 8, 9, 10 different types of accordions. It's very interesting. But I was like, at least I can see if I can play one. And yeah, of course, I was making kind of cool music right there. I mean, there's the learning curve. I'm not saying I'm perfect at it yet. You saw me flubbing around a little bit. But I'm already getting way, way better, and I really need to adjust my straps the whole day. I just haven't had time. You know, it's brand new, but I'm very excited about it. It was a little bit cheaper, and I know the Panther I heard often recommended as a starter accordion in many of the videos when I was researching. So really excited. Really have already started to learn a little melody that I'd like to learn. So excited about all that. And of course, we got guitar wall hangers and stuff we got to get up and everything, which, you know, talking about all of that, you know, this is the YouTube studio. It's supposed to be my music studio control room. And again, back there is kind of just this huge over the attic unfinished junk room, I mean, over the garage that we're going to be cleaning out soon. And we're going to finally start getting it converted to a mostly soundproof actual booth, a recording space. So here can be control. So what I'm going to say is, what I have realized is I love this. I love that I have this. And it was really cool, and I got to achieve this dream, but I don't need this. I'm not getting rid of anything because I love that I have the consoles, and when the day comes that I want to go play a retro game on a retro console, I'll have it. But I really don't have any need for this wall of switchable consoles anymore. So we are actually going to tear this down, pack it up, you know, label, you know, make it easy to get to if I need to grab something and do something, no problem. Of course, I'm leaving my new consoles out because we're still doing gameplays on the channel. But I'm going to empty this space out so I can put some more guitars up, maybe some keyboards down here. Of course, we're going to move all this out, and especially because that's been fucked up for a while now. I'm going to hang a bunch of guitars behind me, bring my amps in back here. I got another like little guitar rack thing that can go down here. Really make this a music space so I feel more comfortable in here making music and opening up some space. And then, you know, we'll work on getting that back room turned into what it needs to be. So I'm very excited about that. And of course, the big thing with that was, well, I need a place to put this stuff while I work on other things before we can get back to there. So I have started the t-shirt purge. I want to share numbers, but I shouldn't yet. And this is just the first phase. So I'm going to save that for when we start showing you the t-shirt purge, which I'm thinking maybe next week. I know I thought we might this week, but I've done a bunch of it. I just don't know how to show it to you yet. But yeah, I'm loving this whole music thing. And the mind-blowing thing, I've been talking all day. I thought I had been working on this EP for like 2 months, easily 2 months, maybe more. I started this on like January 8th, January 9th. And it's only like February 14th as I'm filming this now because it's after midnight. So I was like, oh, it's only been like a little over a month. Damn. So I'm even more impressed with what I've accomplished in that time. And with everything I've learned, and again, putting more things into practice, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. I can't wait to get to the next ones. I do have the next songs kind of picked out. I just need to do a little more work on them than I have. And there's a lot more to this plan than I'm telling everybody, so I'm excited. New lyric video coming out Friday. I think it's going to be for me off of 6. And again, 6 is great. I love it. I wanted it out there. I wanted it for my, Spotify, so I can have it just with all my other stuff I have out there. But again, this new stuff is so much more. Like, if you didn't really like my old stuff, but you felt like, there's something there, but it's not there, and I don't care. The new stuff might be for you. If you like my old stuff, you'll still like my new stuff too. But yeah, so I think that's the music update. I don't think I have a whole lot more. Not right now. There's still plenty of other stuff to do. And you have no idea how many iterations of these mixes I've gone through. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm really excited to check it out. I'm really excited for y'all to hear it. So we're looking at, I guess at this point, if I do list it, privately or whatever, this Friday, we are looking at a March 24th release date. At worst, I may take one extra week, which will push it to a March 31st. But I think I hope I'm not gonna do that. I really wanted March 17th, but March 24th will be fine. And that's it. Okay, so I gotta work on editing this vlog. I need to wrap it up, edit this tonight. So tomorrow, Mary and I can do our Throw Down Thursday, and I can do 2 trailers, and I can be done, because I'm gonna go see that Winnie the Pooh horror movie on Wednesday, and then we're seeing Ant-Man on Thursday, so you can get some good movie reviews next week. And we did watch another Lord of the Rings, so we'll get some more of those reviews going. And tomorrow we also need to watch The Bad Batch. Oh yeah, because AGT fucked us tonight. I hate the specials. Like, the regular show is fine, even though I have problems with that since Simon came back. But the specials, like the All-Stars and all this, it's such a bullshit thing. They did 6 weeks of auditions. You know who the fuck's gonna win, because it's all fucking ringers. Terrible super fan voting, which isn't real voting. And then tonight, it's like a fucking clip show, basically. It's supposed to be, like, I thought it was the finale, because they're done with the auditions, and they only have enough people gone through to be the finale. And they're like, no, we're gonna take 2 hours to show you all the auditions of the people that got through and remind you about everybody, and it's like, why? So anyways, random rant. Okay, let's wrap this up. Today, Mary's gonna make you another cocktail.
Hi.
We figure we should get her some of her cocktails in before Lent, and she diets for Lent. Like, doesn't celebrate Lent, but uses it as a good diet. No booze, no sweets, no fun.
Yeah. Yeah, Eric hates it.
I do. She doesn't get a drink with me or anything.
I do have my cheat days, like St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And his birthday.
Yeah, but you don't get to come out for, like, dessert.
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyway, so.
Anywho, so today's recipe comes from the Bourbon Flight, which is an email that I get at work for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's a cherry bourbon smash. So what we have is bourbon. We're going to use some Buffalo Trace.
Thanks to my dad, got it for free with an order of Sazerac rye.
Got some lemon juice.
Yeah, it was like half an ounce. That was a big boy lemon.
And we got maraschino cherries. And some Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper?
Which I love Dr. Pepper.
I like Dr. Pepper. I like Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm not like a shill, but like, I find Diet Dr. Pepper tastes just like Dr. Pepper. And even though it's got weird chemicals, it is a lot less calories.
Okay, now this recipe, I was telling Eric, is a little half-assed because it completely forgets to tell you to actually add your lemon juice and bourbon.
Yeah.
It starts with muddle 2 to 3 cherries in the base of a cocktail shaker. So.
All right, and it is 9:58 on February 8th, 2023.
I like my maraschino cherry, so you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do 3.
Yeah, I'm with you. Those are tasty.
And we're just gonna kind of bruise them up here.
Oh, so that's how you muddle. Now I know how to make a capriosca.
Yeah, because you're not really. That's you know.
Well, also I figure cherries are a little easier to figure out how to muddle than limes. You can, you know.
Yeah, it's just basically you're kind of just bruising them up and tenderizing them, so like
No.
They're
Muddler.
yeah. So I meant to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Good job rinsing it too.
Well, I was trying to. I was going to rinse it when we're done. Okay.
I know.
Okay, so we need 1.5 ounces of
Oh,
bourbon.
that has not been opened. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't specify, right? Like what proof or anything, or is all bourbon 101 proof?
First of all, this is not 101 proof bourbon, honey.
That's what he said it was, but he
Well,
he's
wrong.
What do I know? I didn't look.
It's 90 proof.
Okay.
I swear my alarms like to go off when we're filming.
Mm-hmm. I know the feeling. It's like you like to call me when we're.
Hey, I didn't want to run
No, I
around
know.
the grocery store for 10 minutes.
I'm just giving you poops.
Okay.
All right.
Don't go sleep on me. Okay, 1.5 ounces.
Let me see my distance. I hate the smell of bourbon.
I don't know why you hate bourbon so much.
It's the wrong kind of sweet for me. It just doesn't.
Ah. And then we need 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. And unlike Eric, I don't make doubles, so this is a single thing.
Man, I'm gonna make a drink. I want it to last. Well, it depends on the cocktail too. It's like, is it a sipping cocktail? Is it a chugging cocktail?
Okay. All right, so we're gonna add our ice and then shake until cold. Okay,
Yeah, you really poured that lemon juice very triply.
yeah, oh, I'm not used to this.
That's fine.
Okay.
No, it's not okay. I have to clean it up.
All right, so we're gonna use 4 ice cubes. Is that it?
Yeah, I usually do 4. Yeah, for something like that, what was it? Yeah, 4 is probably fine.
Yes, we gotta think about this up. With too much ice, it's a pain in the butt to pour out.
Yeah.
I'm afraid these things are gonna leak on me.
That's why you gotta hold it right. You gotta shake it vigorously, but you gotta get your finger on the...
On the cap?
Yeah, I would hold the 3 pieces, that way you know they're holding together.
Oh, that is getting cold.
Well, that's the idea.
We should be good.
It can be a little tricky. Yeah.
Rock around.
I'm right on time.
Okay, strange rocks grass.
Didn't add Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, well, ice
Okay.
and then Dr. Pepper.
What an interesting color you discovered.
I feel like there should be a lot more.
Welcome to why I make doubles.
Well, let's do this school night.
I know, but also that's like what, 2 ounces of liquid? It's not a lot.
Yeah. I just felt like there should be more. Of course, the cherries are over there either.
Right.
Mary's had a day.
Yeah. She's been busy. I've been waiting on her to stop being busy. I should have been busier. I thought we'd get to things sooner. It's fine though.
Oh, I laughed when he said, "Oh, we'll sit down and watch TV at 9."
Hey, I was absolutely ready. You laughed because you had way too much to do today. I was
Honestly,
actually
I
ready.
figured you would be in the same boat.
No. Like I said, I'm near the end of this particular EP. Things are starting to slow down for a little bit. So just what? Just however much Dr. Pepper you want?
Yeah,
wasn't
it says top with ice and Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
It says one. Actually, it says 1 can of Dr. Pepper, but you're not gonna pour a whole can of Dr. Pepper into this. I figured the small one is.
I mean, you could. It's probably messy.
We're gonna. There's a
Weren't you
little bit
supposed to
left.
like get the cherries out and put it in or something?
It doesn't say to.
Oh, I could have sworn I heard that before, but that's fine.
This is strange rocks glass.
Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of a different drink.
I mean,
All right.
we probably could garnish with more maraschino cherries if we wanted to.
Right. Now, what was this called?
This is called Cherry Bourbon Smash.
Hi, I'm Mary Knoxville. Welcome to Drink Ass. This is the Cherry Bourbon Smash. No, I have to clean it up. All right.
It's not bad.
Does it taste like anything other than Dr. Pepper?
Actually, I can taste the lemon juice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really taste the bourbon.
That's good.
You want to try some?
No,
Why not?
because I don't want to. I'm drinking wine. Because I'm a big baby.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to do it just without the lemon.
Yeah, well, you're not a huge lemon fan. Maybe you should have gone a little light on it.
I did a 1/2 ounce.
Okay.
I made it like the recipe said,
That's
Mister.
fair.
I always make it like the recipe says.
The first time, but you know, it's
and this
fine.
is the first time.
That's fine. God.
Love you. You smell it at least?
No, I don't. I don't. Stop it. Mary, drink. All right, we gotta go play a stupid fucking video game because y'all want us to. I think. I don't know.
I might as well just pour the rest of this can in here.
Yeah. Yeah, party time. Excellent. Now Mary gonna get smashed.
Probably.
Okay, well there you go. That is the vlog for this week. We'll have some more next week, of course. Well, theoretically, like I said, if I skip, I skip. If I need the time, but I think we'll be okay. Got some cool cooking ideas, but God, I need to not eat for a few days. I've been really bad lately. I haven't really cared as much about maintaining things because I've been so focused on this, and I need to find that balance. So I got a big old bag of veggies and some hot sauce, so we'll hopefully work on that. But hope everybody else is doing great, and I really appreciate you, even though, you know, obviously, like I said, the numbers aren't really translating. As I learned, my biggest takeaway from running a social media channel that did pretty well, you don't translate platforms, and y'all don't care about my music, but I don't care. I mean, some of you do, but the vast majority of you don't care. But that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm about. I'm here to make myself happy. Who knows, you know, what happens the next day. So it's like, I'm thrilled I'm getting to do what I want to do, basically. So thank you for helping or not helping, whatever. Thank you for being here. This still matters. I appreciate y'all. So comment below. What do you think? You excited? You got any accordion knowledge, thoughts for me? You know, anything like that? Marketing, PR, whatever. Love to hear what you have to say. You can also click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And of course, remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. I promise. I think I did that right. I hope. I'm trying to learn more. You can check out my music or whatever I'm doing either here or ericbutts.com or linktree.com/ericbutts. Super easy. Any of those places, you'll find everything. And as always, there's more content and ways to support the channel with the links in the description below. So click that see more button to see more butts. All right, it's 2:13 a.m. and I still got to process all this footage and edit it because I'm an idiot, and that's what I do. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later.